What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. Now this is going to be a new Division 2 build video, and I can't wait to show you guys. This is Kamikazevondoom, DOD, shout out, what's up? If you guys enjoy this in any way, shape, or form, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you have any questions at all, hit me up in the comment section below. And if you are new to the channel and you do subscribe, welcome to the channel. And hit the notification bell. That way you get notified each and every time I bring you guys another Division 2 video. Alright, so let's get into this. I've been teasing it for a while. So let's just go ahead and show you guys. This is a really fun build to use. The entire premise of this build, I wanted to have Berserk and Spark, and I wanted to see how high I could get my health. Now, if I took out Spark, obviously I could hit, 450, 500k health. But with Spark, that was the tricky part, because you need the 9 reds, so it's really hard, you'll see when I get through it. Anyways, so let's start at the top. Specialization. I chose the Demolitionists. For one reason, it hits for 1.245 million damage. So whenever you're in conflict in the dark zone, what have you, it's pretty much a one-hit shot unless you're going against those tanky MFers with the gunner armor kits. Not only that, but I help my teammates, give them 5% target out of cover damage. I also get that explosive resistance, kind of ignorance kind of thing where you get hit and it ignores the explosion every 60 seconds, so that's nice. And yeah, so I use that with a lot of explosive damage and the Merciless, just because, yeah, explosive damage. For the weapons, I've chosen the FAMAS for my primary, the Merciless for the secondary, and then my double barrel sawed-off for the sidearm. Starting off with the sidearm, 229.5k base damage. It has premeditated, allegro, and recharged. Yeah, it's really nice. And premeditated, in my opinion, should get looked at. Just saying. For my primary, I use the FAMAS. I actually had to craft this FAMAS, so yes, it does say replica up there. But it does have 21k base damage. This one has measured and allegro, and then double duty. The only thing I would change on this is get double duty off of there, stop, drop, and roll. You have protected reload, protected deploy, what have you. Kind of like a dealer's choice. For the mods, I use, basically, there's no real crit chance on this. This is a pure damage tank. And because of that, I chose to make this kind of like a laser beam. So I use the small RDS scope for that stability. And then the other ones I chose with accuracy to offset that negative 5% off the scope. So I'm actually getting plus 15% accuracy and stability off of these 3 mods. And then for the magazine, thank RNGesus, they added a magazine for the FAMAS in TU6, so you can put the sturdy extended mag and bump that mag size up to 50 rounds per magazine. Pretty solid weapon. For the secondary, Merciless, base damage 35.3k. I actually do enjoy using it. It's pretty fun watching the little explosions with it. But when I don't use it and I use the FAMAS, I take advantage of this brutality talent. While holstered, landing a shot has a 5% chance to deal 100% damage as explosive damage. So get your damage up, get your explosive damage up, run the Merciless as your secondary, and, have a nice day. You'll start hitting targets, and then all of a sudden you'll see a little pa and a little explosion, and they're pretty much dead. So those are your weapons. Pretty straightforward, nothing special or out of the little meta that has become the Division 2 PvP. Overall look of this build, this is a 9-12-1 build. I have 9 into red, 12 into blue, and 1 into yellow. With that being said, I have a primary base damage of 21k, My armor is at 218.8k, and my health is at 378.5k. I do have a little bit of skill power, but it doesn't really matter. Going into the gear items itself, starting off with the mask. You have the True Patriot mask. The gear set bonus I get out of this build configuration for True Patriot is the bonus number 2, granting me 10% total armor. There are 2 blue attributes. I rolled 10.5% health, and then it also came with 20,189 health. This also comes with a red mod slot, so I threw on there weapon damage and AR damage. Backpack, Gila Guard. This is a replica backpack, so I did have to craft this one as well. With it being Gila Guard, I am running 2 of those, so the brand set bonuses I get, total armor at 5%, and hazard protection at 20%. As far as the attributes, 5% health, 13,152 health, and 5% weapon damage. That is low, and none of those have been re-rolled. That is because RNG doesn't want to grant me a Spark and Vital backpack. So I've been having to craft them. So this one has Vital, giving me 25% more health, and also Spark. And then remember, Spark, you have to have at least 9 reds. So that's why I'm running the 9-12 build. But remember, the Spark, quick reminder, damaging enemies with either skills or explosives gives you 15% weapon damage for 15 seconds. That's a chunk of buff, I am telling you. It's really nice. This also comes with 2 mods. Offensive mod, I threw weapon damage, damage to health, and AR damage. And then a blue mod, I threw armor, health percentage, and more health. Down to the gloves, True Patriot. Comes with a red and a blue. I rolled 13% AR damage, and it came with 12,684 health. Also has a red mod slot, so I threw more weapon and AR damage. Going to the chest piece, Murakami chest piece. The Murakami brand set bonus we get out of this build is 8% health. And then for the attributes, it came with 15% health, but I rolled 57,062 health on there as well. And it also came with 5.5% weapon damage. This is a Berserk chest piece, so whenever my armor is depleted, I get more weapon damage. This requires 7 or more reds, but the Spark backpack requires 9 or more reds. So if you're running Spark, you can run Berserk. Pretty much a no-brainer. The 2 mods, yellow and a blue, I threw on their reload speed and explosive damage. And then for the blue, armor, health percentage, and more health. Down to the holster, Gila Guard. Has 2 blues, 15.5% health, and then I rolled 45,124 health. With it being Gila Guard holster, it comes with 2 red mod slots, so I have weapon damage, AR damage on both of them. And finally, knee pads. China Light knee pads. For the China Light brand set bonus, we get 10% more explosive damage. I rolled 22,070 health. It comes with Destructive, giving me 40% more explosive damage, and a red mod slot. I chose more weapon and AR damage. Damage, damage, damage. For the skills, I'm running a Deflector Drone, just because if I am running against AR players, they do get that AR health damage. So I want to try to mitigate that as much as possible, so I throw that Defender Drone up. And then finally, the Booster Hive. Booster Hive is just something I can never get rid of. I love the speed, the handling, the skill haste, everything that comes with it. And then also I run a Concussion Grenade. I do not run the Frag Grenade. If you see right here, you get to hold 6 of them, but they only hit for 133k base. But the Concussion, you get to hold 7 of them, and they hit for 472k base. So just keep that in mind. Alright, and let's finish off with these stats. Alright, for the weapon stats, this is for the FAMAS. Here we go. So 20,985k base damage, so ranging it up to 21k base. For PvP, it's right below 14.5k. I have no crit chance, 25 crit damage, and 55 headshot damage. Like I said with those mods, I have 15 accuracy and 15 stability. For the damage, I don't have too much damage, but I somehow squeezed out 74% total damage bonus, 20 of which is from weapon damage bonus, and 54% from the AR. Scroll down to the bottom, I still have 30% health damage, so for all you clutch build players, I am hitting pretty hard. And I do have 76.5 explosive damage, which is very nice. Scrolling down to the defense tab, 218,778 armor, 378,521 health. And I have 50% pulse resistance and 20% hazard. And that is all she wrote. Hope you guys enjoyed this. 21k base on the FAMAS with Spark and Berserk and 378.5k health. Run that with the Merciless, high explosive damage, and watch the enemy melt. This is a very fun build to use. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.